Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Sheep Meadow. I'm Brent, and if y'all are new to our channel, to get y'all up to date, for the year 2023, me and Amber are attempting to grow 80% of all of our own food here on the homestead. We are now in the later part of February, and as far as the weather forecast, we have the next 14 days. I don't believe there's a single day that's going to get below 55 degrees Fahrenheit. We have high temperatures like in 85, somewhere in that range. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to start planting our corn crops. We have two different cornfields that we plant. We have the one here behind me, which is where we do our sweet corn. This will be an irrigated field. The field corn I do not irrigate. Sometimes I'll bring a truck of water out to it to get moisture if we don't have enough rains. But for our sweet corn crop, which is right here behind me, we're going to do this one today. We do it's probably one of the only hybrid seeds that we plant. And most sweet corns are going to be a hybrid. Can't really get around that. But we do it's actually a really expensive seed, but it's probably some of the best tasting sweet corn that I've ever had. It's a bodacious hybrid sweet corn. And y'all can see the seeds here. They're dehydrated, but they have a coating on them. That's the reddish pink coating there. That coating helps the seed. It basically protects it from any little bugs or anything that wants to eat it as we plant it, before the seed can germinate and actually start sprouting. So today we're going to I've already got my garden tilled, all of my nitrogen amendments added to it. We are going to go ahead and start making our rows. So follow along. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go over a little bit about the tools and equipment that we're using for our corn rows. First off, at several videos we talked about a 60 horsepower case tractor, 4-wheel drive. This is a pretty standard toolbar on a 3-point hookup for the tractor. And off the back of this is what we call a sweep. This wedge of a chunk of iron right here. The sweeps on this particular toolbar, the width of the sweep is 17 inches, and they're on 30-inch spacings on the sweep. So we have 30-inch rows from row top to row top. This makes an okay row. We're kind of like right in between. Really what they call a row hipper would be ideal for making rows like on large commercial scale. For us, really, it's a matter of not having to use a chop and hoe, making my own rows. We're just a little bit too large for that. It's a little bit too muscle and bone and joint. That's not very friendly whenever I'm doing. I think we have 16 150-foot rows this year. So the tractor makes really quick work of that. I can go back, even if the rows are not perfect, I can still come back with a chop and hoe and square them up as I need. Makes the day go a lot easier. So on our actual planting of the seeds, we'll see if we can't get on down in here. Okay, so as we go over our seeder, or our planter here, this is it's a very unique device. They're once again, like I said, we're not on a commercial scale, but we are on a scale just enough where it's too much physical endurance for one person to be kneeled down planting seed by seed by seed along a 150-foot row. So this planter actually works out really great for us. It's got a little hopper here, and in this hopper it'll have interchangeable discs that have different size orifices on them for different size seeds. Whether you like, say if you're planting sugar cane or something of that nature, just got a really small seed, it'll have little tiny discs or little tiny holes like this. Or or if we're planting something larger like a lima bean or something of that nature where it's got a lot larger hole. The front drive wheel on this actually spins, I don't know if I can get y'all in there, actually spins that disc and it runs down a little tube and comes out this little plow right here in the bottom. We've had this for I think about 3 or 4 years now, and it's really worked great every single year. It saved a lot of time, especially once we've gotten to the scale that we are now. So we're gonna load this little hopper up with some seed, and we're gonna get them in the ground. Alrighty folks, so we got all of our garden for our corn. We got it all rowed, we got all the corn planted. This particular crop we're gonna irrigate, which I'm gonna get that on a different video. We're running out of daylight today. It's probably time for dinner. So we still got plenty to do. Spring is kicking off. We had a very eventful weekend this weekend. We got potatoes planted yesterday, got our corn done today. So if y'all like what we're doing, y'all understand that, hey, it takes a lot of work to grow 80% of all your own food. But if y'all like what we're doing, y'all like our channel, leave a like, leave a comment. If you got any questions, ask me. We'll be more than happy to answer them. In the meantime, if y'all wouldn't mind sharing our content, that's probably one of the best ways you can help us. But in the meantime, we're going to see y'all next week.